shit!
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
Hello travel friends, and welcome to this brand new series coming to you straight from Japan. In this series we're taking you through some of Japan's best hotspots and getting a little bit lost along the way. So hit the subscribe button and let's get on with it.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, that went dark.
Morning you guys. Welcome back to Hiroshima.
Inception, we're actually staring at a mirror right there. If you can't realise that.
Today we are heading out to the little island in Hiroshima whose name I can't pronounce. It's like
I was just looking at my phone. Miyajima?
Miyajima?
Yeah.
I'll put it below because I'm really bad at trying to pronounce these names. They're really hard.
Yeah.
Miyajima. Should be a good day.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk to the train station. And then we're going to catch a train out to a location and catch a ferry to get out to this place called Miyajima. I could be wrong, same again, we haven't done the research. I believe it's a torii gate that's in the middle of the lake.
It's the floating torii.
Floating torii. So now we've got a bit of a hike, 2k hike to get to the train station and find our way to that location.
I gotta say, the streets in Japan are so quiet in the mornings. Like, all of this was just bustling last night and now there's just nothing.
Started slow, like a tree grows out in the open. These things don't grow all the nights long. The
Alright, boat time?
Yeah, let's go time. Do you want to chuck that in my...
Nice change instead of a train?
Yeah. So it's 8:20, so we've got a bit of time.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to grab breakfast or something?
Do you want to find somewhere decent to grab brekkie?
Yeah.
Okay, brekkie time.
hold her close, father to your daughters, 'cause all things that grow slow can go so fast.
Alright you guys, welcome to the Hiroshima Miyajima JR ferry, and this is the ferry that you can take if you are with a JR pass, and it's included in your ordinary JR. We've got a 21-day pass, so that's quite good. It gets us across to the island and back again as many times as we like.
Yeah.
And today we are going over there to see the floating torii gates. We're going to take a cable car up the mountain, and there's also deer on this island too, which we're really excited about because I really like
You're all
the
about your deers, aren't you? Since now.
So it should be a really fun day.
Constantly subject to change, far beyond these words. No more nights with the bedlight to help you slumber.
Are you seasick? Are you seasick? The boy who always gets seasick?
I took my sickness now. What's motion sickness now?
For the 4-minute boat ride.
You never know. It's like all of a sudden waves could be hitting this boat and racking up and down.
Won't stay much longer. As time moves on, they'll only grow darker. 'Cause all things that
Are you going to do a talking
Well, you gotta like nod or something when you're ready to go. Alright guys, so we've made it to my Miyajima Island.
Miyajima.
And I was here 10 years ago as a school kid, which is really exciting, and it actually looks quite similar. Like, I do recognise a lot of it, but it is incredibly busy. It's only something like 8:30 in the morning and there's already like hundreds of tourists here. So we're gonna head straight over to the floating torii gate, which is the main reason people come here, but there is actually a lot of other stuff to do. But the floating torii gate is very picturesque and beautiful, and I think it might be high tide, which is when it's at its like most floaty-y, which is why we come here.
Floaty-y.
Most floaty-y. So I think it's down here, so we'll just walk along the water until we find it. Guys, there's deer on this island. They're cute little deeries again. They're like my favourite part of Japan. Look at all the little bobbers. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hello. I don't care that you do poos. You're just chilling, hey? Hi, puppies. Hi, puppy.
I'm interested to know how the deers got on this island. Like,
They would have been brought over. They're sacred, remember? Guys, we've come all the way to the floating torii gate to find out that the floating torii gate is hidden behind like mesh and stuff because it's being restored. And I did hear that it was being restored, but I didn't think it would actually be like fully covered up.
well, that's a bit disappointing, but nonetheless, there's other stuff to do here.
Can we get a photo with the covered up mesh torii
We
gate?
can at least get a photo of evidence to say we were here.
Sad. That sucks. It's like the Japanese version of Rottnest.
Yeah, no, I said Tasmania before. I'll take that back.
It's totally not like
It's
Tassie.
more like Rottnest, and the quokkas are the
Yeah, the quokkas are the deer.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that, you're a genius. No, it's really, really beautiful. And it's such a short ferry ride from Hiroshima. And if you have a JR pass, you can literally like get on the Sanyo line from Hiroshima and then get a ferry across here for the day. And it doesn't cost you anything. And there's like,
Didn't even check our tickets either.
no, they didn't check our tickets. You can, there's like marketplaces to go and have breakfast and stuff at. Like there's street food. It was really cool.
Yeah, and plenty of stuff to buy here as well.
Yeah. So we've come to the most famous part of Miyajima Island. I'm so bad at pronouncing that name. It's the Itsukushima Shrine. So the famous part about this island is actually a floating torii gate, but unfortunately today the floating torii gate is under construction. They're rebuilding it and they're doing renovations on it, so we can't see it. It's all hidden behind mesh and things like that, but the shrine is still open, and the shrine is kind of like a boardwalk style shrine, which is very unique in Japan. There's not many like this, and that's possibly why it's Japan's #1 tourist destination, which is why there's so many tourists here. It's insane. But the colours are so beautiful and you can walk all the way through it, and this island is incredibly special because back in the day it was sacred and closed to commoners, so commoners couldn't get here unless they came through the floating torii gates, but quite often it was surrounded by mud, so you couldn't get a boat through it, so you'd either have to hike through the mud or wait until high tide, and it's only certain high tides that you can get in here for. So the shrine itself dates back to the 6th century, so that's incredibly old, but its current form is as old as about 1168, so like, I don't know, 1168, that's a weird word to say, but it's incredibly old, and obviously restorations have happened to it and it is kept quite beautiful and quite pristine, but 6th century this dates back to. That's unreal. That's really old. But it is possibly one of the most beautiful places I have visited in all of Japan, but also all across the world. Like, it's just an incredibly special place. So this right there is the floating torii gate that I was just speaking about, and it is closed for restoration, so that's why it's all covered up. But obviously the view straight out here through these boardwalks at the floating torii would be stunning. Isn't it a shame that it's closed?
Yeah, it is a shame, but then again, they obviously need to do some sort of restoration.
Yeah, exactly. Particularly things that are over the water, like they take so much upkeep and stuff. But look how beautiful this place is.
The tide must go pretty low if, from what we've seen.
Well, it does. When I was here last time, and I'll put a photo up here, this was all sand, and we actually walked out through the torii gate because it was literally just sand and mud, and we got filthy doing it, but it was so fun.
This water looks quite deep. Oh,
No, it's not super deep.
well, actually, you can't see.
But yeah, it is so much more beautiful to come at high tide when there's water up around the gates and up around the shrine. is the world famous floating torii gates, but it is under restoration, so you can't see any of it. But you can still get an idea of how big it is. So this is where the people would have to come through as a commoner to access the island, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, it's such a shame it's under restoration. He's right up.
Let's go.
So it looks like there's a bit of a thing where you try and throw coins onto these little statues. Do you want to try this one? You should get that easy. If you don't, I'm so disappointed in you.
Why?
Because you're a cricketer. You should know what you're doing.
I knocked you off.
No! Shame. Oh, you suck. Last one. Did you get it?
No.
Oh, you're the worst. Alright, you're gonna go get your fortune?
Yeah, so we can both translate them
Then we need
together.
to sit down and Google Translate them. I'm gonna get my fortune. We haven't got any Japanese fortunes yet, so I'm gonna get my fortune from the shrine. You ready? You take this, you take it, then you get a stick out. 36. Now we're gonna go get number 36.
36?
Yeah. Oh no! It's all in Japanese, so I can't read my fortune.
Google Translate.
So we're gonna have to go sit down and find a Google Translator.
Alright, I'll go get mine.
Okay, you gonna do one?
If you are visiting Miyajima Island, the shrine is definitely the first place to see as it gets insanely busy, but make sure you save time for the deer and the amazing markers on this island too. There is literally so much to do here.
So with the deeries, it's all about speaking calmly to them. Letting you know you're a friend. Isn't that right, Bobby? Yeah. You're a true little deer.
So what you end up getting?
Green bean fish cakes, which should be quite nice.
It's the first thing we've come across. It's
Yeah, and I do like a good fish cake. Oh, Arigato, thank you.
Yum.
I reckon it's gonna be like, do you reckon it's gonna be hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah? Happy with that? Good.
They're so cute. I want one.
You'd wear one of them, wouldn't you?
They're so sweet. I want one of those. Well, I had a delicious fish stick for breakfast, but we're still looking for something for Kiz.
Yes.
He's a little indecisive this morning.
Yeah, vegetables, potatoes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Sounds good. This is what they look like.
Can I get a vegetable and potato?
After a solid hour of obsessing over Miyajima's street food, we made the trek to the centre of the island to find the cable car that will take us to the top of Mount Misen, a 500 plus metre tall mountain here on Miyajima Island. Apparently the cable car is a 10-minute walk from the base of the hill, if you run a little.
And go! I'll see you in 20 minutes.
Jump on the back of the car.
A 10-minute walk if you run a little. I love it, that's so good. So you guys, we're making our way up to the Brokeway. There's a cable car here which I didn't know about, and I love cable cars. So we're just trying to find where it is, but we've just stumbled upon the most beautiful gardens. They're stunning, and there's these orange bridges everywhere. I'm obsessed with them. They're so beautiful.
I reckon we might get a good opportunity here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I reckon we go across the bridge and come back there.
Push me out to sea, baby. It's the best thing for us both. I'll be happy out there, baby. Fish below and stars above. And you'll be happier without me.
Hi, fishies. Hi.
They are.
They're
Hey puppies.
They're like big puppies.
Hello puppy. They want an offering to the god.
Oh, what a hike to this ropeway. Holy moly.
I bet you this roadway thing is only like 50 metres.
Yeah, we've walked half the hill. Alright, we're going to do a one-way trip. So we're going to go up and then we'll walk back. One. And then... Alright, $25. Let's go for an air walk. I've never heard of a thing called air walking before. So cute! They're adorable. Yeah. Arigato.
Push me out to sea, baby. It's the best thing for us both. I'll be happy out there, baby. Fish below and stars above. And you'll be happier without me.
Made it.
Are you regretting your choice of walking back down?
A little. It's going to be a steep walk back down. Hello guys, so we made it to the top, not quite the top, but we're at the observatory at Mount Misen. So the top of Mount Misen is just behind us. There's a temple up there and we are going to walk up there. I think
Tickets are now being taken.
But anyway, we took the cable car up here. It cost us 1,000 yen one way, which is a bit over $10 Australian. And it's probably a 15-minute cable car ride up to the top. And then we're actually going to walk back, but if you don't walk back and you get the cable car back, it's just another 800 yen to get back down again. But we thought it's such a nice day today that we're going to do the big long trek all the way back over the ridge and down into the city. But it's really beautiful, so you can see Hiroshima in the background and then heaps of different little islands out in the ocean here. You ready to walk to the top?
Yeah, are you?
Really, really steep. You ready?
We've done a lot of walking and we've already done like about 12 k's.
Yeah, it's only midday. Once we do this, we can head back down.
Jeez, how good our calves can
And then
be.
we can go up.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
shuffleboard.
We're at the Shishiwa station, and that's the summit up there. That's where we're heading.
It's a 30-minute walk.
Apparently it's a 30-minute walk. Probably 25 if you run a little.
Yeah, 25 if you run a little.
So beautiful.
This is a good walk, this.
This is a really pretty walk. Look at those views. I'm blowing there.
Not far to go.
I'm tired. Actually, I'm like a good amount of puffed.
Good. And the ice cream is there.
I'm filming me, and Kieran's filming me, filming me.
How we going, human?
I feel like I'm in the Dandenongs doing the 1,000 steps, but like more interesting.
More interesting.
Whew. Gotta be nearly there. We made it.
Oh, this is the top of the mountain.
We made it. And there's like a nice little place for me to sit. Well, we did it. We made it to the top of Mount Misen. This is the summit of Mount Misen. I'm very proud of us. It was like uphill the entire way except for one small section. But now we have to get all the way back down to like the shrine, like right at sea level. So I think we're like over 500 meters above sea level, is that right?
500 meters.
So we've got 500-meter vertical drop to do. So I can imagine that being at least a few K.
And the way the height of the hill, it's probably like a 45 decline.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So we're gonna rest up here for a little bit and catch our breath. Then we're gonna hightail it back down for ice cream. And I was just thinking on the way up, I haven't tried anything but vanilla ice cream yet. So I'm thinking I might try some matcha ice cream when we're down there.
With gold tin?
Maybe we'll try and find some matcha ice cream because I haven't had matcha anything yet. I don't think I'll like it because I don't really like bitter things, but I'm gonna give it a crack.
The walk back down to sea level was awesome, but absolutely grueling, way harder than we expected and took forever. Keep this in mind when visiting this place. It's so crazy how when we were up in the cable car, it didn't look like there was any paths through here.
No, because
But there
all the
actually
foliage and all
is.
that's covering it, isn't it?
It's a really, really nice walk through here. It's so pretty. My almost 30-year-old old man is complaining of sore knees, so we have to take a break.
My whole bloody rickety knees.
Oh, poor Bobby.
No, it's a lot of steps and you can sort of feel like the shearing on your kneecaps.
If you're 30.
If you're 30. 30 next year.
Poor Bobby.
So we've come down a way, like you can sort of start to feel that like we're probably halfway down maybe, because there's a lot of height above us, so there's still a long way down to go. But I reckon up here we'll get a view of maybe the torii gate again. But yeah, we're getting there.
torii gate getting rebuilt?
Yeah, the rebuild torii gate. I still can't believe we've come to the giant torii gate, and it's apparently 16 meters tall. It's enormous. It's one of the biggest torii gates in Japan, and it's like shrouded with cloth, and we can't see it. I'm so annoyed.
Hold me.
Oh hi.
Hi.
I'm really tired.
No, you
My
need to
legs
be
are like
carried, don't you?
jelly.
Guys, I think we actually made it off that damn hill. My leg, my right leg, is so sore and shaky that I almost can't feel it. It's so hard to walk. I'm like walking with a limp.
It's about a class 5 height.
That
so
if you're in Australia, it's a class 5 height, 100%. But we've made it, we're down, we're heading straight for Okonomiyaki now.
and sitting down.
And sitting. If I sit down, I don't think I'm going to get back up again.
No, I don't think you will. I have to carry you out.
Miyajima Island was actually amazing, and to this day it is still my favourite place to visit in Japan. There is literally so much to see and do here. We decided to end our day with a little matcha ice cream taste test when we found this little shop in the marketplace selling everything matcha.
Really light.
Really light?
Yeah. It's not as weighty as a normal ice cream. I think it's going to be gross. I don't think I like matcha. Because I don't like bitter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's strange.
Yeah?
It's really strange. No, I don't think it's mine. It tastes
No, yours.
I don't know. It kind of tastes gross to start with, but then it gets sweeter. You're not going to like it at all. What do you think? Describe it.
It's just, I can't describe the flavour. It's just,
It kind of tastes like grass.
yeah,
Like
it's just
sweet
real dense,
grass.
like cold, creamy.
Dense is not the word I would use.
The flavour is dense. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't even know how you describe it.
Yeah, it tastes a little, I think it's like the grassy taste, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's kind of growing on me.
Is it?
I don't hate it, but it's not my favourite.
We of course then finished the day with more ice cream, and I swear to the gods of ice cream, this coffee and vanilla ice cream to this day is the best damn ice cream I have ever eaten. That's what we've got for you this week, guys. If you love this episode, please hit like and subscribe. It's a fast and free way to help support what we do. Next week, Kieran has crafted you all an episode from the incredible Kyoto and the famous Fushimi Inari Shrine, so keep an eye out for that one.
Oh, you're filming. Okay, then I'll stop doing weirdo.
Yeah.
Can you like do that again? I'm not going to use that. I was like,
That's going to the end of this clip.
ay, 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 ay,